Eventually able to knock this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about
basically,
yourself
yeah,
as
he
you
did
move on
lose.
to the next one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Steps away to his... And a big loss here as he's taken
old.
down. Melvin Ingram. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
How old is Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is 36 years old.
Oh, he's only 36. He's only 36. So that's not really that's not really old, but he's mature.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback.
How old is Jimmy Brown?
It's got to be wearing on him out there.
How old is Jimmy Brown?
He had an interception, so I'm going to give
Jimmy Graham is 33 years old.
He's only 33, yeah.
The amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's J.K.
Oh
Scott
yeah,
now.
that's a lot of
As the
hits.
drive goes backwards, so
And
he's on
there's a lot of hits
another
and blocking.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over.
I'm not got nothing else to do. Wait, hold on. Just wait, don't quit yet. Just add me as a friend, and then request it. And then you press the PlayStation button, then you press the friend, then go to friends. No, then you pick then it's search. You see, it's at the top. Yes, sir. Honestly, I forgot. I'm looking right now because I forgot. Oh, it's VA lowercase. No, it's capital V, lowercase A, capital C, HARGH. No, well, VaChargers93. Capital V, capital C. VaChargers. Capital V, lowercase A, capital C, HARGERS 93. You got a capital is capital V, lowercase A, capital C, HARGERS 93. Yep. A, no. Capital Chargers with a capital C. I'm just at you because I'm not sure what's going on. Even though this name is kind of weird for me, but okay. But records, yeah, I could. He said you made it, so I'm not sure if I believe that. All right, I got it. Okay. You get it? All right. So just finish it, and after you finish it, then I'll invite you. All right. So is this one gonna have your son in it? Is the new one going? Are you gonna let or resume this one, and then after this one finish, I'm gonna invite you. All right. Are you gonna let your son play this time? Mr. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what I was saying. Is he gonna play this game?
Now Gordon on first down. Trying to get out wide.
If this is what I have to play against in the next game, I don't want to play no more.
It'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a game that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
42 the mic.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
they'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All right, so
it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
You accepted the request, right?
He'll be down at the 30.
All right.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Badgley able to punch this one through.
I thought I missed that.
And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
I could just take a dang. I picked the wrong play. I could just. I said I did the wrong thing.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the kick is good. So you wonder how the... Kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways. Like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I'm in this magic, with the
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel.
When you said play again, I was not expecting you to get them.
Ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
I was not expecting
to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They run. It's Mark Ingram. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
From the 38, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got the ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here.
The sideline, the friend there. No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
I don't know if that was an accident or if that was on purpose, but that was good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Back, 380. Black 11. Here we go. 8 high.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 4 down.
Every time I see your screen, your name, it makes me laugh.
About stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run.
It's just so unexpected.
Things done later.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Left front.
Rivers to throw it.
Yo.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh my. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Well, this quarter's gonna be 0-0.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Charger drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Gordon. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. On 1st down, Gordon. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down.
Yo, what the?
It's Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there
play
defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Rivers now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. A tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field
And
position.
how's the dude wide open?
He gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Now you understand how I feel.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Defensively,
You know exactly how I feel.
backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before
Dang,
what will be an important
that was
3rd
accident.
down.
God dang, that was accident.
They come out 5
Ain't kinda
wide,
pointless.
3 of them to the right side. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And
There's really nothing I can do in
the
one
spy, not
minute.
as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
He's old. He's like 46.
The Charger drive about to get going.
That's true.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rivers.
Oh.
This is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
A Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. He'll get this to Eckler. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. Badgley's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Rivers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I saw you right there, but I didn't see it after I threw the ball. I was so... I just pressed the button without looking.
You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A toss play, Gordon. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Okay, now what? Let's do that.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4.
Yo, catch.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, look at that plan.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
On third down, here's Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards
fourth down. No.
Gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That was so
so
close to being. I didn't realize it was 4th down. I was pissed.
They burn one here in this third quarter. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Okay, sure.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 26, check 26. Check 24, check 24.
Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but going to pick up to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
1st and goal. Melvin
Oh, come on. Let me in.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Sir, just let me in. Or just let me in. It's a tie game. Just let me in.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Just let me in, okay? Just let me in, okay? Thank you.
He will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You get an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
He'll run it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the 1st.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got... And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore! Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm just... talk about it. I forgot all about him. Crap. You would be one of those guys going for the win instead of just going for
now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
But that was a different team. That doesn't count.
Jackson rolling to his right, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Oh my gosh.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This is gonna make me mad. I know it is. It's gonna make me mad.
And this
how this ends is gonna make me mad. I know it is. It seems to happen that way. It's gonna make me mad. I'm probably going to throw in an interception. I'm probably going to don't know what it is, but it's not going to end up well for me.
Okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for those encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. I might be this play right here.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's gonna go down the wire. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Second 90, black 15.
Rivers now for the 50. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a second down. On second down,
go.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Now a timeout.
I really shouldn't have called a timeout, but oh well.
They'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
What am I gonna do?
Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
All right, so... Oh, this is going to... Oh, my gosh.
180! I brought 80! Get on! You! Check out!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Oh, able to avoid him. And some room to run. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon.
I shouldn't have scored. I think I messed up. I shouldn't have scored.
The Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
I hate this dude.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he will reach the 8-yard line.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Come on, no.
He can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown.
Well,
and now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Just go for 2. Please go for 2.
Fever pitch, down 1.
Right.
It's tempting to go for 2.
This overtime is going to stress me out.
You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. You see some fans
this overtime is going to stress me out.
Fingers easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
If he was faster, god dang it.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
Oh, my gosh.
If both teams kick field goals,
you won.
The next team to score wins.
Yeah.
But if the receiving team
You
throws
won.
a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going down.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps
Wait, what?
out. That goes down as a
What happened?
and a big loss of yardage.
Oh, so you weren't controlling him just now?
First throw in overtime. overtime now for Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And now a high kick trying to pin him back.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
And what a golden break here. This ball is going to be touchdown, but just outside of the red zone.
Oh, let's see. Because of you, I'm nervous now. Because everything that's been going on with you, I'm nervous now to do anything.
First down.
Oh shoot, I did not see dude. Oh snap.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll try a little trickery here on the end.
No.
Oh, look at the juke. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up
all right, please don't miss the field goal. Please don't miss the field goal. Please.
Here comes a very important kick now from Michael Badgley. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Oh, good game. Who good that got? Oh gosh, that was so good.
How important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.